You've probably heard a lot in the news about changes in the real estate industry, and a common question we're hearing from sellers is, do homeowners still need to pay a commission to the buyer's agent when selling their home? I heard we don't have to.
So the straightforward answer is that sellers have never been legally required to pay a commission to the buyer's agent. It's always been optional. Traditionally, the seller's listing agent would agree with the seller on a percentage of the total commission to offer the buyer's agent. For example, if the total commission was 5%, it would typically be split, with 2.5% going to the listing agent and 2.5% going to the buyer's agent. This commission would be advertised in the MLS, and the buyer's agent would be paid their share at the close of escrow. However, new rules now prohibit listing agents from advertising buyer agent commissions in the MLS. They can still advertise privately outside of the MLS. These changes are intended to make buyer agents more transparent with their clients about their commissions and encourage them to negotiate this with the buyers up front. They can no longer say, "Don't worry, I will work for free because the seller will pay my commission." Buyer's agents may still ask the seller to pay their commission as part of the home purchase offer, but this must now be negotiated during the transaction. If the seller doesn't agree to pay the full or partial commission, the buyer may be responsible for covering it themselves.
But here's why this matters for you as a seller. If you choose not to offer a commission to the buyer's agent, you might limit the number of agents motivated to bring buyers to your home. Many buyers are already stretched thin with moving costs and closing fees, so they may not have the extra funds to pay their agent out of pocket.
And when you reduce your buyer pool, it can directly impact the demand for your home. Less demand often means fewer offers, less competition, and ultimately a lower sales price.
We're seeing some new strategies from sellers now, like privately telling their listing agents they're open to paying a certain percentage to a buyer's agent who brings a good offer, but instructing the agent not to disclose the specific percentage up front. Instead, the listing agent can let the buyer's agent know more broadly that the seller is open to negotiation and in offering something. Another strategy we're seeing with some sellers is countering the buyer agent's request for example, 3% commission with a lower amount like 2% or 1%, or countering by asking the buyer to raise their offer price to cover the commission. On a lighter note, one seller suggested countering to offer to pay the buyer's agent commission only if the buyer agrees to pay the seller's listing agent commission in return. So, while it's true you don't have to pay a commission to the buyer's agent if you're a seller, offering one can be a strategic move. It keeps your home competitive in the market, attracts a wider pool of buyers, and increases your chances of receiving multiple offers, helping you achieve the best possible price for your home.
So the bottom line is, now more than ever, you need an experienced, strategic, and smart agent on your side, whether you're selling or buying. After all, you don't want someone to negotiate on your behalf like they're playing checkers when the other side is playing 3D chess. So we work for the #1 Coldwell Banker office in all of North America, and not only are we the #1 small team for the #1 office, but we are also the #1 small team in the state of California. Who knew? So we offer personalized boutique service to a select clientele of sellers and buyers. If you're thinking about selling or buying, please reach out to us and see how we can help.